Yeah, boy.
Blazing ignorance and utter ridiculousness.
I'm focused, man.
Black on black.
What? It's your boy.
Black on black.
Yeah.
Black on black is in the building. Call 888-STERN-101.
Come on.
On Howard 101.
Good evening, everyone. This is the all-new Black on Black show. Thank you for tuning in. My name is D. I guess you know by now I'm the new co-host, or excuse me, I'm the new host of the all-new Black on Black show. To my left is the HNIC, King of all blacks.
The head nigga in charge. You know, up here on the Black on Black show, we're going to get to know you, D, in a minute. But I just want to let up off something real quick. Up here at the Black on Black show, I just want to say something at the top of the show. The word nigga is always welcome here on the Black on Black show. We embrace it up here. And I just wanted to say, first of all, I want to welcome you to the show as the host.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
Yep. We're going to play a little game. Well, not a game, but little thing in a little while called Getting to Know D. You know, I'm going to ask you a series of questions.
That should be interesting.
And see if you can fit in with the Black on Black show.
Absolutely.
All right.
I'm black.
You got that covered. And I just want to say something about the old co-host, old host of the show, Big Black. And I'm not here to disparage a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want to tell you what happened. The real truth, honesty is always the best policy in my book. Tim Sabian, me, all of us, Jim McClure, we always try to work with Big Black. He's a good dude, whatever, but he never really wanted to do the show. He never really, he never really got into it. He didn't like me personally, and I could deal with that. I ain't fucking you. So if you don't like me, that's cool, but we should be able to work together. You know what I'm saying? But, he didn't return my phone calls. He didn't return Tim's phone calls. So, we had to be replaced. You know what I'm saying? And I met D, and I thought we made a good match because, you know what I'm saying, he, we'll get to know him soon, but, at the top of the show, I just wanted to make that clear that it's not my fault Big Black's not here. It's his fault he's not here.
Do I see a tear coming down your eye?
Nah, man. Fuck that nigga. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, I just want to let people know. I really don't care, but I just want to let people know what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, it just sounded a little personal right there.
Nah. Well, it was. You know what I mean? I love
show tunes.
Yeah, well,
in the background.
Listen, I've been going through this since I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? People call me arrogant. He used to tell me, when we was off the air, walking downstairs, how much he didn't like me and all kind of shit like that. And I know why. Because I don't hold my head down. You know what I mean? I hold my head up, think I'm the best. And some black people don't like that. I want you to be
they call that arrogant.
Yeah,
you call it confidence,
uppity nigga.
Well, that's all good. Yeah. It's all good. Well, we want to get you guys feedback after the show. Let us know. Please send all your commentary and praises to the show if you like the show to @Stern Show on Twitter.
Yes.
So we'll know what you like, and we can keep it moving.
Yeah, no doubt. Now I wanted to ask you a series of questions. It's called Getting to Know D. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you, but I really don't know you.
Is this part of that Obama prison thing that he's been getting background checks on people? Is this what this is about?
No, it's just a series of questions, see if you fit in with the Black on Black show.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now, my first question is...
Wait, I got to fit in white America and Black on Black show too?
Yes. Well, we owned by the white man.
Oh,
you know what
man,
I'm saying?
black man got it hard up in here.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're going to get into eating pussy and all those other stuff like that. And so don't worry about that. We coming with that. I want to get this off at the top of the show. Now, my first question to you, D, is do you work?
No doubt. I work.
What do you do?
I'm an entertainment attorney here in New York City.
Oh, shit. All right, shit.
I do transactions.
That's what I'm talking about. Because when we get these contracts, you're going to be able to look, because you got to watch the white man.
Oh, no doubt.
So you're going to be able to read, if we get a contract, you're going to be able to read it?
They rob you by the pen.
Now, my second question is, have you ever had sex with a white girl?
Yes, I've had sex with a white girl.
I never had sex with a white girl.
Really?
How is that?
Oh, it's like having sex with a white girl.
Yeah, I mean, there's a different approach that you have to get them on. I mean, I almost came close, but my father always put in my head, since I was young, he said, yo, if you have sex with white girls and they get mad at you, they could cry rape, and you're going to be in prison for the rest of your life. So I always kept that in the back of my mind.
Yeah, well, I guess growing up black, you think that. But this girl actually pursued me. I didn't pursue her, so maybe I didn't see that perspective.
Oh, okay.
She actually was, we was working together, and she just followed me around home damn near. So I basically was like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. Okay, all right.
And then after that, years later, also went to, law school.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a whole other story.
What law school you went to?
Quinnipiac.
Okay. Now, have you ever gotten high before?
Yes.
What was your drug of choice? I mean, I've gotten high. I could always, I'll tell you mine, you tell me yours.
Well,
matter of fact, recently, just something real quick, I ain't cut you off. Recently, I was with a friend of mine, this dude I know, and I didn't take it, but he put it in my drink, and he just, I ain't say he slipped it to me, but we was fucked up, and he put it in my drink. It's some shit called Molly. And it was, I kind of liked it.
Really?
I kind of liked it. I might not revisit it. I don't condone drugs, but I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I think that's what the kids are smoking or whatever they're doing now. That's the drug of death.
All right.
What I hear, a lot of rappers be talking about Molly. No, I never tried Molly.
But what was your getting back to you? What was your?
Well, it was the chronic.
Oh yeah, smoke. That's as far as you went.
As far as I went, really. Chronic.
Okay, all right.
Right. I might have did a little, a wooler too.
A wooler, for those people that don't know, a wooler is crack inside of weed. It's mixed in with weed, and you can't have good weed with it because it'll kill it. You have to have garbage weed with the crack, and that's called a wooler. So you learned
that was only experimentation. That was only one time, but the drug of choice was weed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to do that too, but I couldn't. I can't do anything now because of my job.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I used to do the weed. I dabble in a lot of things. Now, who's your favorite rapper? Can't pick two, can't pick three, and they ain't got to be dead. Everybody was ready to say Biggie and all that shit.
It's tough. It's tough. There's so many. I mean, depending on, there's so many. It's just hard to say. All time. Let me see. Favorite rapper right now?
No, all time. That when somebody asks you that, it's like no question.
I would have to say Jay-Z right now. Yeah, Jay-Z doing it big on a lot of different levels.
Yeah, he stays consistent.
Very lyrical guy,
That I agree with you.
Creative, yeah.
I never fucked a white girl, but we do have that in common, that Jay-Z is our favorite rapper.
And he married Beyonce.
Yeah,
you gotta like a motherfucker marrying Beyonce.
Oh, God. I would like to be the floor under her toilet, and just put my head through the floor. And then she take a shit.
Nah.
Yo, Beyonce, yo.
That's a little much. That's a little much.
Nah, not a shit, but I would, oh my God, I'll be waiting for this bitch come to the bathroom. My head be sticking out the toilet.
Damn, Pete.
Now, all right, so, and another question is, do you have kids?
Yes, I have two sons.
And are you married?
Yes, happily married.
You don't fit in them right now. Yo, I'm married too, and I got 2 kids. You supposed to have kids out of wedlock.
Nah. I don't fit the MO, man. Some black people actually do it the right way.
No doubt. There's a few of us out here.
Yeah.
Now, do you have girls or boys?
2 boys.
Woo! My nigga know how to go in deep.
Yeah.
Yo, we got to teach Kanye and Jay-Z how to make boys.
Hey, man, they need to stop smoking weed, because I heard you smoke weed, you get girls. I don't know if that's true.
Kanye got a girl coming, and Jay-Z got a girl. All that fucking money, you can't make a boy, nigga?
Yeah, I don't know. They ain't swimming hard enough.
Let me step in. Yo, obviously you eat pussy. Do you? That's a question.
Hey, man, you know, I didn't get this belly for nothing.
Oh, yo, let me tell you a story. Years ago, we were in the Bronx. I'll never forget this story. I don't know if I said it before, but who cares? It's been so long we've been on the air. I forgot all kind of shit. We were in the Bronx, and we was talking to these girls and shit, whatever, these Spanish chicks. This one girl was so fucking fine. I mean, red lipstick. Yo, she was a dream, right? So we go up. She said her boyfriend was in jail or something. He wasn't around. She had a little daughter. The daughter was asleep. So we went upstairs and shit. You know, we drinking, whatever, old English, whatever. We getting fucked up. So we went upstairs, and when I see a girl, not so much now and still now, I always think about eating a pussy. Like, that's what I want to do first, is to eat a pussy, right? And so I got upstairs, and she had on some jeans and shit, right? So she started taking her shit off. We kissing, whatever. So, I can't wait to eat this pussy. Yo, this bitch took off her panties. The smell that came from her pussy was like a sewer. I'm talking, and this girl was fine. This wasn't no half-ass. This girl was fine. And I don't mind a little, you know what I'm saying, a little scent. I don't like it too clean. But this shit, I said, woo.
But listen, man.
And I still ate the pussy.
Oh, man.
Yo, I was so fucking horny. I held my nose, and I did it. And I swear to God, now when I hear this Michael Douglas shit about cancer, but that was years ago. I don't got nothing. A couple of lumps in my mouth, but that's it. No, I don't have nothing. But it shows to show you how much, like, liquor and a fine girl, you might do any fucking thing.
Well, in the immortal words of BBD, never trust big butt to smile.
Yo, that shit was crazy.
You got to be thinking more than just eating pussy, seeing this girl.
That's what it is. So, and my last question is, well, I guess a statement. I got two things lined up tonight after the show. Are you with me?
No doubt.
That's my nigga right there. We gonna get it in tonight. Yo, don't tell nobody, but we gonna get it in tonight.
Yeah, okay. So let's go.
Yo, so another thing, the George Zimmerman trial starts today. That's the stuff I want to, I got so much show prep.
Yeah, George Zimmerman. Yeah, well, the trial, I think they're doing the jury selection. They're selecting the jury to see who's going to be on there, see if Big George going to get,
he got
incarcerated. Yeah, he got real big.
Yo, so if the defense wants an all-white jury, yeah, his lawyer wants an all-white jury.
An all-white jury who totes guns. He needs cats from the NRA to come down there and sip on that jury.
And the prosecutor and...
Well, the state.
For the state, and their lawyers want an all-black jury. So we see how that shit turns out. Now,
all people hate guns.
There was a story in the news today about a police officer. His name was, what's in my notes here? He's 40 years old, Joseph Walker. He's a Hudson County police officer, and he was in Maryland with his two kids and his wife, two young kids and his wife. He had some road rage words on the highway. Mm-hmm. So they pull over, and the two guys get out their van, and he gets out his van, the cop. Those two, and he's one. The black cop. I gotta specify that. He's black.
Okay.
He gets out of the van, and they have words, whatever, and I guess they threaten him or something, and he shot one of them dead.
Ooh.
He's in prison now for murder and manslaughter. Now.
The cop's in prison now for murder and manslaughter.
Yes. Now, why doesn't he get stand your ground? If y'all could call me 1-888-STERN-101, and y'all could ask me, why can't he use stand your ground like George Zimmerman did? So call me up, and I already know why. Half of me is happy that happened to him, because a lot of cops that I know where I live, they black and they become cops and they start thinking they white cops. You know what I'm saying? They could just shoot motherfuckers and get off.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Black cops can't get that.
Can't get that.
Nah.
Well, let's see what the callers think. Give us a call at 1-888-STERN-101, and let's see what you think. Okay, let's get on the phone here.
Call a professional there. Yeah, let's see what people think about D.
Okay, let's go to Joe in Chicago.
Yeah, hello, King?
Hey, what's
Joe?
up, Playboy?
Yeah, no problem. I mean, this guy is good, real good, man.
Oh, thanks, man. You sound nervous, man. What's up? I know you talking to the king, nigga. What's up?
Which king you am talking to? Daryl or you?
His name ain't Daryl. It's
D.
Dwayne D.
Thanks a lot, Steve. I appreciate that.
Is he aware that you're going to slap your wife tonight?
Oh, God, here we go with this. Everybody always thinks I abuse my wife. Let me tell you something, man. I don't know where you get this idea from. I mean, I used to be like that, but I did it so much, she just listens now. I'm just kidding. I don't have to resort to that anymore. You know what I'm saying? I just give her the eyes. And that reminds me of, thanks for the call, man. But that reminds me of Wendy Williams today. She was on Howard Stern show today, and she was talking about how her first husband, she was married to him for 6 months or some shit. Nice guy, suit on, and all that shit. She got rid of that nigga.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Bounce.
Yeah. Now her boyfriend, now her husband now, he don't give a fuck. Shit, that nigga fucks other pussy and comes home and say, bitch, all your... What? Come on, man. People like that need to write a book.
Yeah, she did. She got many books out. A few books anyway.
Shout out to Chris Brown, too.
Okay, let's go to Atlanta. Let's go to
New Age Negroes.
Let's go to Atlanta and talk to Tommy. Tommy, what's going on? You're on the air. You're live on the air with the all-new Black on Black show. What's up?
The all-new.
Hey, no offense, but man, you sound too not King All Black, but the new guy. You just sound too New York and too street New York. I mean, the old Big Black, he was like a different than King All Black. You just sound like a street nigga. I mean, it's just like.
A street, no, this is the.
I have a law degree, brother.
He got a law degree. Now,
if you got a law degree or not, you sound like a street person.
So,
get on my nerves.
All right, so he got a law degree. Now you got to tell us what you got. Go ahead, hit us with it, nigga. What you got, baby?
I'm a CPA.
Oh, come on. A CPA sounded like you. I'll be in jail. Tax fraud. You ain't supposed to talk like that if you're a CPA.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm calling the radio station.
I can hear the watermelon seeds coming out your mouth.
I just said I don't know where you found, but you should have got somebody that was kind of like the old Black. He was cool.
Why would I get somebody that I had before? It's just like me.
It just sounds like you just had a bodega and said, "Hey, dog."
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Steve.
With the high in ignorance.
Yeah, we just go on and on. So, I understand you don't like me. I'm sounding too street. Okay. But thanks a lot, though.
The main thing is I like you. Yeah, that's what fucking matters. Fuck that nigga on the phone.
We're going to go to Buffalo to Steve.
I'll see you at Popeye.
How you doing, Steve? You're live on the show, on the air with the all-new Black on Black show. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. Where'd you find this nigger at?
That's what I want to hear. The word nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
Up in Buffalo.
Hurry up, man. We got to go to break now. Come on, spit it out, baby.
We up in the below. Where'd you find this nigger at? Some stupid lawyer?
Stupid lawyer? Stupid and lawyer don't go.
And what do you do?
I guess he's not a street sweeper.
Oh, that's a stab at me.
I hear the hate in his voice.
Yeah.
Behind that vodka.
Oh, you was drinking?
A little bit here and there.
But you got to get up. You got to get up and bright and early, go to work, don't you?
Oh yeah. The only thing that made this show work was you and Big Black not getting along. That's the only thing that made it work.
Hey, well, what do you want me to do? Want me to suck his dick?
Well, thanks, Steve. We appreciate the call.
Fuck that nigga. That's the theme of today's show. Is fuck that nigga. Okay?
Well, we'll be back after this break.
We'll be right back.
Call 1-888-STERN-101. We'll be right back on the Black on Black Show.
Holla.
On Howard 101. Welcome back to the all-new Black on Black on the Howard 101. I'm your new host, D, and joining me is the king of all blacks.
Holla at your boy.
Keep calling us. We want to hear from you. Call 888-STERN-101. Also, send your feedback to @Stern Show on Twitter.
All this rain out here making me horny. Yo, I don't know what it's about rain, man. That shit make me horny as a motherfucker.
Because it's wet, motherfucker.
I word is ball. Yo, talk about the Zimmerman case. How you think, really, because I really was into it when it first happened and I forgot about it. Maybe that's the design of it, but what do you think's going to happen?
Oh, man. I think he's going to be convicted because at the end of the day, there's so much publicity around it. You know, how could he not? Because if Zimmerman walk, he's in more danger than if he was to go to jail.
And I think that, I mean, why did he get out of the car when he said, that would be my whole case if I was the lawyer or the prosecutor. I'll say, why'd you get out the car?
Well, he said it on tape because they always keep getting away.
Yeah, who was he talking about?
he said they always keep getting away, so he was on them. Yeah. So we're going to take a call. We're going to go to Tony in Florida. Hey, Tony, how you doing, sir?
Hey, what's up, King?
This is D.
He's the host. I'm the sidekick.
Well, whatever the case may be, you know, I tell you what, you know, you were just carrying Big Black's ass anyway, so it's, you know, it's good riddance on that part.
Thank you.
But anyway,
thank you. Let's expunge on that.
Hey, listen, what do we say? First time, long time, man. I remember first hearing you on Black Jeopardy about almost 20 fucking years ago. But anyway,
oh my God, Black Jeopardy, yo! I remember
right?
That. Yeah.
Hey, listen, the two greatest African names that Howard gave anybody was Two Packs a Day and then Bill Avoider. I thought those were the best two ever.
Yeah, that was a funny shit.
I don't think they're African names.
Was, but yeah,
that's not an African name.
Well, he's not. In all fairness, D is not. He doesn't listen to Howard Stern. He said he's gonna start, so he get more familiar with all the cast members. But yeah,
well, I'm sure you could school him, King. But you know that thing that the dude in Maryland that shot the guy, right? Florida is like one of the only states that has a stand your ground law.
Nah, there's 22 states out there, brother.
Oh, is that many?
Absolutely.
If it was just me up here, I would agree with you.
Hey, stop smoking that crack we was talking about earlier, man. Put it down. We're gonna go to Andrew on Long Island. Now, thanks a lot, Tony. Andrew on Long Island, you live on the air with the all new Black on Black show. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, D? Welcome to the show, man.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the love.
Fuck Big Black, man. If he ain't down to ride the Black on Black show,
yeah.
You know
it's just like being in a marriage, man. If she want to leave, let that fucking bitch leave. Oh, please stay. I love you. Fuck that. Nigga, I get a bitch better than you ever would.
He getting personal again.
Pussy tastes better than yours ever did.
Here come the tears down the eyes.
You know what I mean? Shit.
I hear you.
Except my wife, if my wife try to leave, I'll lock up in the closet.
What's up, Andrew, on the Zimmerman case? What you think about that?
I wanted to say, you asked why Officer Walker can't really use the stand your ground thing. And I mean, I don't think it really applies because, I mean, they were having a quarrel on the road and the two of them both pulled over and both had a confrontation. I mean, it's not like, the officer was at his house and these dudes came up and tried to rob him or something like that. I mean, fuck George Zimmerman. I think he's a guilty asshole too, but I don't think it applies to this Officer Walker guy.
Yeah, but what if he says that my wife and my two kids were in danger? Like I felt.
Yeah, but why'd he pull over? He shouldn't have pulled over,
That's a good point, Andrew. That's a good point. Thanks for the call. Yeah, that's a good point. These guys had an actual confrontation.
Yeah.
That's why his ass is locked up.
So, but George Zimmerman had an actual confrontation with, what's his name?
Trayvon Martin. Well, he actually went to petition. Sometimes you just get into an argument because it shit happens.
That's what I'm saying. Why you can't just take the L?
Because, like he told you, they keep getting away. He wasn't going to have that happen. He wasn't going to have that happen. But in any event, that's what.
But everybody I'm not saying all white people, but I'll be watching Fox News sometimes, and they like, oh, George Zimmerman got to get up. Like he's white, he ain't white.
Well,
save all that love for a real white man. Shit, I don't know what the fuck he is.
Well, they know what he's not. That's more important than what he is what he's not. All right, we're gonna go to Astoria, Queens, and speak to Jose. Jose,
hang out there, Astoria.
Hey, what's going on, King? How you doing, D?
Hey, what's up, Jose? How's everything, my man?
Good. Just getting home from work. King, just want to let you know, good job of bringing D along. It'll be a nice balance between both of you. I think you and the other guy were a little too much. It's nice to have a little level-headed reason in the studio.
And let me tell you something. I couldn't, we couldn't talk on the phone. He didn't want to talk to me on the phone. I used to call him. I was chasing that motherfucker like a bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It be like that. You guys are putting together a show. You got to be able to coordinate and discuss things that did before. No,
and he got offended when I said I'm Jay-Z and he's Damon Dash. He ain't like that shit. He was like talking, why you say that? I said, nigga, because I'm Jay-Z and you Damon Dash. What the fuck?
Yeah, when I tell King he's wrong about things, it's because I truly believe he's wrong. Not because I'm a hate on him that he's wrong.
All right, let me ask you.
You got ahead of him a little bit, though.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to him because he's going to get a little, out of bounds.
Let me put you on the spot. If a woman hits you, should you hit her back?
Hell no. He talking about he's an old woman beater. I don't agree with that.
Nah,
you don't hit no women.
Nah.
Crazy,
when he go to jail, he gonna be hitted on.
Unless they deserve it.
No, like this I said, you never hit a woman, but you'll shake the shit out of her.
Thanks, Jose, for the call.
Hey,
keep remember to call us at 888-STERN-101.
Some women will leave you if you don't hit them, and that's the truth.
Nah, I ain't no women like that, man.
I swear to God, there's women like that.
You watching too many cartoons, man, or something.
No.
Too many stories. Motherfuckers lying in the street.
They out there. Check the project.
Yeah, we talk about pimps and hoes.
And that's another thing that could cut down on a lot of this black on black crime. I don't know where I jumped in that, but just listening to that, at the age of 13, these girls should have birth control. They should get birth control mandatory.
What about parenting? Why don't people raise better kids so we don't have to worry about putting all the obligation on 13-year-old women or girls?
It all goes back to women's choice. It all goes back to women's choice.
If you're 13 years old, you don't have a choice.
It's a vicious cycle. In the projects, in these poor neighborhoods, if they see a guy and he's doing something, they don't want that dude. So they're gonna have a baby by some dude that's not gonna be there. I watch enough Maury. I get all my knowledge from Maury, and not so much Jerry Springer, but Maury. The dude comes out, he's no good, he don't work. The girl's telling you, he ain't shit, you ain't shit, you ain't blah 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 blah. Then when they find out he's not the father, they start crying and shit. Bitch, you should be happy. You just said he wasn't shit. I'll be waiting for Maury to say something. He done got so fucking...
Nobody wants to be alone, man. Nobody wants to be alone. When the reality hit them, they were upset.
I'm going to get a show like that and run backstage with them bitches. I'm going to say, motherfucker, you just said he wasn't shit. What the fuck you crying for?
That's some bullshit right there. That's some bullshit. But, so keep giving us some calls. 888-STERN-101. Also, send some feedback at Stern Show on Twitter. I guess we're going to go to... Let's go to Kevin in New York.
Because I want to talk about Michael Douglas after this. But go ahead.
How's it going, boys?
Hey, Kevin, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. I just had a real shitty day, and I turned on the radio, and as soon as I turned it on, I was listening to about the smelly pussy.
Well, you got a story to tell too.
Yo, am I a trooper? Some other people would have ran from that pussy. I went right in.
I just wanted to call and give you, because it brought back memories. Me and the boys played in a hockey team in upstate New York, and I don't know. I'm a white dude, man, but I don't know if you guys ever heard the myth about if you're having bad luck, go screw a black chick, right?
No, I never heard of that.
Bad luck. Okay,
never heard of that.
All right, so we're playing hockey. My best buddy is the leading goal scorer. Hadn't scored in 5 or 6 games. Got the shit beat out of him at mid-ice. You name it. So we're in the locker room after the game, and the coach tells us, take him out and have him fuck a black chick. So we said, okay. Dude, this guy finds the hottest black chick in the bar.
right? We take her back to the apartment. There's 4 of us living in the apartment. We all got a couple other girls. This fucking guy is in there for about a half an hour. He comes out, and he's got this thing in his mouth, and he pulls it out of his mouth, and he says, "What the fuck? What the fuck is this?" And when we're looking at it, we said, "Have no fucking idea." It was a fucking yeast ball.
Oh.
So bad.
Was that a true story?
Honest to God, true story.
God.
His nickname to this day is Fleischman.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, I get it for the yeast.
Well, Kevin, thank you for the call. That's a nasty story.
Hey, you know what they say about stinky pussy? Once you get past the smell, you got it licked. You get it?
That's disgusting.
Oh shit!
That's disgusting. Well, hey, it wasn't because she was black, man. It was because she was just dirty.
No, well, he put that in. Let us know.
Yeah.
In the Michael Douglas thing, I never knew you could get cancer from eating pussy. You get cancer from anything today.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I don't even know if that's true.
Well, he said he got cancer from something else. He changed the story like 3-4 times, so I don't know what to believe.
Yeah, he got scared. His wife probably said, you got talking about me and my pussy? He made him recant that shit the next day.
Yeah, he's talking about Michael Douglas sick. Mandela's been in the hospital.
Yeah. Well,
he might be out of there. He might be out of here soon.
Yeah, well, he's 90-something, you know what I'm saying? Everybody trying to figure out what money they could get, you know?
Well, big up to Madiba.
Yeah, and
Mandela.
He was in prison for, 30 years?
Yeah.
His wife stuck by him.
Yeah,
then he got out and she leaves.
Well, because she was cheating on him in prison, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
So, is a woman allowed to cheat on you if you locked up for decades?
No, not mine.
She got to stay loyal?
Yeah, she got to stay. Motherfucking right. You got to do the time with me, bitch. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yeah, especially when you leading the revolution.
And let me tell all these guys out here real quick, now that I'm thinking about it. Before I say that, I was listening to Ronnie, the limo driver, today on Howard Stern show. And there was a guy in there that shaved the Batman logo in Ronnie's mustache or whatever, his beard. Howard kept asking, was the guy African-American? Was he black? Was he black? And this and that. And Robin said, no, he's Dominican. He said he's Dominican. Robin said he got straight hair and he's light-skinned, can't you tell? And Howard said, well, he looked black to me, yada, yada, yada. Then while him and Robin and the barber was talking, I heard Ronnie, clear as a bell, say, why are you insulting my barber? Because Howard was saying he was black, Ronnie was saying Howard was insulting his barber. What the fuck did that shit come from?
From that field.
When people say shit like that, makes you want to go, Is he racist? Is he racist and doesn't know?
Hey, everyone's got a little racism
does he just don't give a fuck?
Everybody got a little racism in them.
Yeah, I do. We all do.
Okay, you got a Michael Douglas question. Want to go to San Francisco and speak to Bruce?
And we got to go all the way over there to speak to Bruce?
Yeah, shit. Nigga, bring your ass out here, blood. That's where it's at, man. Hey,
they got earthquakes over there, right?
Yeah. But I mean,
that ain't nothing.
I live in California my whole life. I only have 3 earthquakes happen, only 1 major one. So I mean, I ain't living in the middle of the country. Motherfucker, get a goddamn tornado come fuck your house up every year. I can't fuck with that shit.
I got you beat. I've been living in Jersey all my life and never had 1 earthquake.
Yeah. But you get all that flooding and all these storms, and you got to clean up snow out your driveway in the winter.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, well, I mean, we had earthquakes out here before.
Sunshine all year long.
So what's your question, Bruce?
Enough small talk. What's your question?
It's not a question. It's the thing about cancer. You can't get cancer from eating pussy.
You can't.
Cancer comes from your body attacking itself.
Are you calling Michael Douglas a liar?
I'm calling him an ignorant motherfucker. I don't know if you're a liar or not.
I don't think you can get pussy. I don't think you can get all the pussy I ate over the years. I should have motherfucking triple cancer.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm sure you got way more than cancer in the pussy, nigga. So I don't know.
You know what I had before? I had crabs. You ever had that?
Fuck no.
I had crabs before.
Okay.
We used to take them. That's how long ago it was. They had albums then. You used to take it out of your hair or your penis, like the hair, because you used to love the hair. It loves black people's hair the most. and you take it off and you put it on the album cover, and they used to crawl across the album cover.
That's disgusting.
It used to feel good when you scratch it, though. Man, that was the good old days.
Let me say one thing about eating pussy. If that was the truth, you know how many girls would be outside going crazy trying to find a cure?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's got to be a fallacy.
So eat up, gentlemen.
Yeah. Let's go to California. Stay in California. Let's go to Mark.
Give the fuck, eat it up.
Mark doesn't like me. What's up, Mark? Heard you got an issue with me.
I don't have an issue with you. I just maybe I need some time more to be listening to you.
Wait, slow down. I can't hear you. Good, take your mouth away from the dick. I mean the mic. I mean the phone.
Okay, King. No, I had you on speaker. I've been waiting a long time to talk to you.
Hey, let me tell you something real quick.
The question?
Let me tell you real quick, because what you're gonna say is not gonna be that important. But listen to me, real quick.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you what a jelly baby is after you answer your
A
question.
jelly baby?
A jelly baby.
What's a jelly baby?
A jelly baby is when two gay guys have sex, right? And he ejaculates. He ejaculates in the other guy's butt, and it forms a cocoon. And after about 3-4 days, it comes out, and that's called a jelly baby.
You sound like you got experience.
Nah, somebody told me that.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Nah, a dude that's gay told me that. I got a couple of gay friends.
Mark, so what's your question?
No,
What's your issue?
I don't have an issue. I mean, it's too soon to have an issue with you yet.
What you drinking?
I'm just really. I'm not drinking.
Oh, you sound like you.
Damn. What's wrong with you?
No, I'm not drinking. It's only 4 o'clock over here in California.
And
What
what?
does that mean?
Exactly.
Right.
Appreciate you, Mark, man. Thanks a lot for calling in.
Ooh, nice hang up. You getting professional at this
We're not hanging up on anyone, but we got to keep it moving.
That's why I like you to be the host, man, because I don't have the heart to hang up on people. I'll talk to motherfucker all night.
Well, listen, we'll be back after this break. Don't forget to call 888-STERN-101. We'll be right back.
I might sing a song.
All new Black on Black show on Howard 101. Welcome back to the all new Black on Black on Howard 101. I'm your new host, Dwayne D. And joining me is the king of all blacks. So we want to keep hearing from you. Call 888-STERN-101.
Get at us.
Get at us.
At Stern Show on Twitter and tell them, I like them niggas. They pretty good. I like them. They good dudes.
We're going to run over to Long Island right now and speak to Harold. What's going on, Harold?
Wait, real quick. You like to be called D or Dwayne?
D.
All right, D. Got you.
All right, D. I'm shouting you out from Long Island. King, you got a lot of love out here in Long Island. I want to welcome D to the show.
Thanks a lot, bro. Thanks a lot.
Real good out here, man. Real strong, King. You called in today on the show for Wendy Williams. You're sounding good. But I got a question for you, King. What's up with you and Angry Black?
Angry Black, I mean, it's nothing. I mean, he's a cool dude, but, he used to call me and ask me to be part of this, the Black on Black show when Big Black was going, but I don't see a good fit with me and him. I don't see a good fit.
Okay, all right, real quick. I know you're a music guy, you're old school artist.
And they don't like him up here.
Well, if you don't like him, I don't like him. We don't like him.
Yeah.
But I got the Channel 50 The Groove, man.
That's it.
Got the music on The Groove, man. You check it out yet?
What's that now? Where's that at? Where can I get that at?
It's on satellite. It's called The Groove. It's an XM station, but now it's on Sirius. Channel 50, man. All the old school classics. I know you're a music man.
Oh, I gotta check that out. They play the Delphonics and all that shit.
He said old school, so he's definitely doing that. Thanks a lot, Howard. Appreciate that.
Thank you. Well, look at D hanging up on niggas.
Not hanging up, but we got other callers coming in.
You doing it good.
And he snuck in a second question.
Yeah, you're doing good. Shit, you're getting professional. See what happens when you sit next to a professional broadcaster?
That's what happens.
It rubs off.
We're gonna go to Boston, Massachusetts, trying to speak to Jerry. Jerry, you're on the line with the all new Black on Black show. What's going on?
Congratulations, gentlemen. In a world where King of all blacks goes down on a woman with vaginosis, this summer, the ultimate horror.
You sound like a good movie voice.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I am available for voiceovers.
Well, where'd he go?
I don't know. He hung up.
This
He's
motherfucker.
available for voiceover.
But
Okay.
now it was I just want to say something and clear something up. I called up the Howard Stern show and I had a question, and I like to ask people, the audience, if you're married for a number of years and everything's going good, and you get the call that your wife has some form of cancer, can you still love her? Like it's like a Picasso, and then something happened to that painting. I hate to be morbid, but can you still love her?
Absolutely, for better or for worse.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds good. All that TV talk
She's
sounds
supposed to
good.
be your better half. She's supposed to be the one you would die for and you would care for when she's dying.
Yeah, but is the love pity love, or is it still sexual love?
Well, it depends on where you are in the relationship.
No. You ain't getting away with that. If y'all are in a beautiful, perfect relationship, you've been fucking like rabbits. She gets a checkup, like we all do. She comes back and says, D, I got the big C. You say, oh my God, I know it would break my heart. It would kill me. But are you still going to be sexually attracted to her that night?
Well,
that night.
Yes. If you said, you said the perfect
Be honest.
I am. You said the perfect relationship. If it's the perfect relationship, yes. If it's not the perfect relationship, no. Because, at the end of the day, if it's the perfect relationship, it's more about sex. It's not just about sex. It's about a lot of other things going on.
You know what? I grapple with this when I'm walking my dogs. I think of, because I'm honest with myself. Sometimes I lie out loud, but so I'm honest with myself. I'm saying, damn, I don't know. Because first of all, if you married 20 years, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's a tough question for me. And I'm not gonna just say yeah just because we on the radio. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, because
love is strong, you know what I'm saying?
It's like being in prison for 50 years, and you say, would you fuck another man in prison? I'm not going to say no, because we out here. We got pussy galore out here. But if you in there for 50 years, you might start looking at a motherfucker. Would you?
Oh, nah.
See, everybody want to say no.
Can't do it. Hell no.
You
can't
out?
Do it.
I'm saying yeah, you might do it too.
So if you came home with the big C and your wife left you, you can't say she wrong then.
Good question. Let me tell you something. I don't have it. Or I don't think I have it.
You don't know what you had. You
exactly.
Chronic pussytosis.
But
I'm surprised your lips ain't falling off.
But I'm glad you asked that, because now I don't think I have anything. And if I ask her to do something for me, sometimes she say, do it yourself. I don't know if she would take care of me. I really don't.
Wow.
I really don't.
Wow.
What's yours?
Yeah, I believe so. I would like to believe so. Man. I don't know if that's so, but I would like to believe she would.
You can ask a lot of motherfuckers that say the same shit. I thought she would. I thought she would.
Well, it did remind me of this athlete. He was I think he was like a BMX rider or some type of race bike rider, and he got into an accident and became crippled. And he had a divorce. His wife divorced him.
Hey?
He was making a lot of money too. And then all of a sudden he got
money
paralyzed.
with no dick. I'm out. I'm gonna take some of the money with me and go get a dick. I mean, women is ruthless. I don't trust them.
Yeah,
I don't trust my wife. I don't trust none of them. And that's what keeps them on their toes. I'm gonna give you a little tip too. When you're talking to your girl on the phone, your wife, it's men talk here. Women, shut your ears. When you're talking and having a conversation on the phone, hang up on them first. Don't let them hang up on you first. Hey, honey, yeah, can you bring them some bologna? Oh, sure, baby, I'll be right there. Click. Don't let them get you first.
Then you getting kicked out the house.
Keeps them on the toes. No, it's not disrespectful. It's just click. I'm done.
Remember, brother, she'll get half your stuff. You divorce her. Just because.
Shit.
We're gonna go to another call right now. We're gonna go to Chris in Connecticut. Hey, Chris, how you doing tonight?
What's up, fellas?
Tri-State.
So listen, the half of your callers that called up, they're white dudes acting black. First of all, I don't know if you guys fucking realize that.
Yeah, I didn't sense that tonight. I heard it. I didn't sense it tonight.
I can hear it. I can hear it. Listen, I grew up in a black neighborhood. I grew up in some shitty fucking situations. And I tried to befriend a lot of black dudes. And the stereotype fucking fits, man. And I tried so hard.
How hard did you try?
What stereotype are you talking about? We have a lot of them.
Well, we got big dicks.
Just talk about, King.
What stereotype? I mean, I might agree. Listen, just calm down. I might agree with you. Talk to me.
I'm not getting. No, I'm sorry. I'm not getting angry.
Yeah.
I'm talking about. It's okay to fucking beat your woman. It's okay to put your woman down. It's okay to just be a fucking...
So far, you're right.
Yeah. No, Chris, you are absolutely wrong. That's not
listen.
That's a crazy
man that's
thing.
no crazy man thing. But be a man, nigga. Don't be no pussy, man.
And you can be a man by respecting your woman.
And she got to respect you. Most important. Most important, she has to respect you. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick. If your wife comes home and she wants a threesome or brings a girl in the bed for you, she don't love you no more, nigga. It's over.
Keep getting at us at 888-STERN-101. Thanks tonight.
Yo, man, thanks for all the people on Twitter. Thanks for the love. And we see y'all next time on the all-new Black on Black show.